Hello Nigerians, you're welcome back to this YouTube channel. A lot has actually happened in the political space in the past 24 hours. But let me start by telling you there is serious revolution going on in the north right now. I've always told you that revolution will actually start from the northern part of Nigeria when it's going to start. And I think this is just the beginning. Yesterday, there was serious and heavy protest in the north. In fact, they went as far as bringing down every APC posters and Ahmed Bola TINUBU posters and all of that in the northern part of Nigeria. As you can see displayed on my screen, these are the same people that voted the Muslim ticket. Now, what P2B told them has actually come to pass. P2B said it clearly that you should not vote because of our religious or tribal affiliations, that hunger actually doesn't know all these things. When hunger will come, everybody will be part of it. And that is what we are facing now. Now they are protesting. And the truth of the matter is that a good number of these people are not on social media. They don't even have the time to come and be making noise on social media to fix a date for their protest. They just wake up one morning, and they have it to their neck and they hit the street to protest. And that is what actually happened yesterday. And that is a clear sign that Ahmed Bola TINUBU has actually failed. That is a clear sign that Nigerians are really suffering. Since this government took over, things really went so bad. In fact, an average Nigeria can barely afford to eat 2 times in a day, and that is how bad it has gotten in this particular country. Now, the former Senate President, Bin Ahmed Lawal, has actually come out to say that Ahmed Bola TINUBU is the cause of the hunger that we are facing in this particular country, Nigeria. And he has called Ahmed Bola TINUBU to find a suiting solution to this particular issue of hunger, because there is no food in this particular country again. Even where the warehouses where they keep their food reserve, there is no food anymore in this country. Now farmers are now afraid of going back to the farm due to what Fulani herdsmen are doing to them in the farmland. And yet the presidency is still adamant about that particular situation. Up till now, they have not found a lasting solution to that particular problem of herdsmen and farmers clashing always every now and then. Now I'm going to allow you to listen to the speech of the former Senate President Bin Ahmed Lawal as he addressed Ahmed Bola TINUBU and the Senate President. But before I do that, let me tell you that El-Rufai has come out again to clash with Ahmed Bola TINUBU, and that is El-Rufai's son, Bashir El-Rufai. Remember, this was the same young man that came out on Channels TV to compare P2B with Ahmed Bola TINUBU and the rest of them, stating that P2B is not in the same political class with his father nor with Ahmed Bola TINUBU. Now he is clashing with Ahmed. In fact, he went as far as calling Ahmed Bola TINUBU a failure, and that the North will never give him votes come 2027. Anyway, I'm just going to read out every tweet and everything that he said concerning this particular issue. Now, Bashir El-Rufai said, "Nobody is too big to be elected out of office by the people. It will happen, and wallahi, nothing will happen. So forget all these intimidations flying up and down. Let us be patient. Even IMF and World Bank no go save una that time. Political strategists una. That's one now for Lagos." I believe you heard that. In fact, he went on to say, "I didn't call names so, but due to their guilt, they already know who is being spoken about. Wallahi, none of you will force anyone to support this utter failure of governance, disguised as useless, dangerous, ethnocentric political strategy." You see it? Now, this was a man that his father, being Malam Nasser El-Rufai, actually supported right from APC primaries. But the truth is that, all this while, El-Rufai's son has been praising Ahmed Bola TINUBU. But because of the problem between Ahmed Bola TINUBU and his father being Malam Nasser El-Rufai, now he came out to tell the world the truth. We all know that Ahmed Bola TINUBU has actually failed Nigerians. And anybody who is still supporting Ahmed Bola TINUBU at this particular point in time is doing that because of tribal affiliations or religious affiliations. And I'm telling you the truth. It's high time everybody come out to, raise one voice and say that this particular government has failed the people. And that is what Bashir El-Rufai has just done. 2027 is going to be so funny because the North has already changed their mind. Now I want you to listen to Ahmed Lawal as we wrap up the video.
That patience, tolerance is they are both elastic, but they are not eternally elastic. Our citizens are facing real hunger. I traveled to 2 states last week, in the north particularly, and I've seen firsthand how people especially those who are neither in the civil service nor in any business, common everyday citizens, are suffering, fighting, struggling to have food at least once in a day. Under normal circumstances, Mr. President, in the rainy season, from maybe June up to September or October, when there will be harvests of new foodstuff, prices escalate. Prices of foodstuff. Now we don't even have. That's the truth. Mr. President, in today's national dailies, the executive arm of government is saying is considering reducing or removing taxes on imported foodstuff. Mr. President, here's the catch. This Senate must engage the executive immediately. What are the issues? Which taxes are they talking about? Because we should be seen to be doing the right thing. We have really little or nothing in our food reserve across the country. And nobody should come and tell us they will distribute foodstuff from our silos. The silos are empty, Mr. President. So it means we have to import food. And if we have to import, it means we need foreign exchange. And that is scarce. We have to engage with administration. We have to help the administration. Mr. President, we are the most vulnerable in the leadership arrangements of this country, members of the National Assembly. Everybody looks up to senators or members of the House of Reps. In fact, people see senators like the messiahs. Any problem, they say, go for your senator. So if we don't take immediate action, and our citizens under this situation of increased fuel price, increased electricity price, increased everything, and we are yet to get the right measures to provide cushions for our citizens, we wouldn't like the kind of thing that we see in our streets. And it is time that we take every possible action together with the executive arm of government to ensure that food flood our country, the right food. Importation, government must be entirely responsible, because we cannot take people for granted for too long. We have come almost to the end of their patience, and I think the elasticity is now going to snap if we are not careful. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you. The same way you feel, and the same way we all feel, that Nigerians cannot suffer from hunger, while the government has the capacity to ameliorate the situation. By removing import duties on all the food items, it's a way to flood the market and flood the country with food, with cheap and affordable food. So that nobody will say, because I paid tariff, or I paid import duty, or paid levies while bringing the food in, that's why I'm putting a high price on them. So that's only one step. The other aspect of it is that Senator Mustafa has just informed me that this morning he showed me videos of tens and tens of hundreds of trucks moving from Indorama and other places with fertilizer to see how we can take advantage of this window before the major rains ravage the situation, to plant things that are short-term based. So in your various senatorial districts, each senator, how many bags of fertilizer per senator? Huh? 1,200 will be given for immediate distribution across the senatorial district. So those things are moving now. The delay was as a result of the need to get the